All right, I'm going to be inspecting and palpating your hair for any abnormal bumps or patches, and everything seems fine. All right, I'm going to start inspecting and palpating his sinuses, and it looks and feels proper. All right, and then I'm going to check for facial symmetry, make sure that's the same on both sides because if it's not, it could be like they could have a stroke or something like that. Um, and then I'm going to, if I had a bowl of cinnamon, I would have them. I'd check for their taste to see if they able to taste. If they recognize it, then the taste is proper for Cranial 7. Um, Pause. I'm gonna inspect. Next, I'm gonna inspect their hair and palpate it, and hair and scalp. So I'm gonna check it for any patches, any lumps. Everything seems to be proper. Then I'm gonna inspect and palpate their sinus, and everything seems to be fine. All right. And then I'm gonna check their facial symmetry. It should be the same on both sides. I then, and now I'm gonna assess their taste. If I had cinnamon, I'd have them taste it, and that would let me know that they're able to taste it for C7. And then I'm going to check his temporal pulse, palpate the temporal pulse to be able to make sure I can feel it. I can feel his temporal pulse. So I'm going to be inspecting your eyes. So be ready for me to shine a flashlight into your eyes. So they're both equal. They're both about a 3, and they're both round. So now I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you do the six cardinal gaze to make sure that his eyes accommodate. And I need you to follow this pen without moving your head. All right, good. So I'm gonna need you to focus on this wall, and I'm doing this to check his reaction, to see if his eyes react to light. All right. All right. And when we're assessing his vision, we would do something like a Snellen chart. We don't have that to assess his actual vision, but his vision is good. And his eyes are perla, which means equal, round, and reactive to light and accommodate. All right, I'm going to be inspecting your hearing and your ears. So your ear seems to be fine. There's no abnormalities. All right, and now I'm going to be doing a whisper test. I need you to touch the opposite ear with your pointer finger at the trachea, which is right here, and I need you to put a rotation, rotate it while I am testing one ear. And I'm going to be whispering a number-letter sequence to you. 3, 4, S. What did I say?
3, 4, S.
All right. Opposite ear. And what did I say?
A1, 2.
And this is the last time. B, 4, 5. And what did I say?
B, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to assess the patency of his nose. So I'm checking anteriorly, checking to the side. Then I'm going to be checking his nares. All right. And now I'm going to have you test smells to be able to see, check your sense of smell. So I need you to close your eyes. And can you hold one nostril closed? Completely? All right. What does that smell like?
Seasoned salt.
All right. Can you close the opposite nostril? All right. What's it smell like?
Black pepper.
All right. So now I'm going to be inspecting your mouth. All right, can you open your mouth for me? I'm inspecting the oral cavity, the mucous membranes, the tongue, the teeth, everything's fine. Can you say ah for me? I'm checking if the uvula is in the midline. All right, and I'm going to be seeing if the tongue is protruding the midline. Okay, and I'm going to be checking your gag reflex. Can you swallow for me? All right, open your mouth. All right. All right, so you're swallowing properly. All right, now I'm going to be checking your TMJ. So can you open your mouth for me? All right, I'm feeling for any kind of grinding, clicking. Close your mouth. And there's no problem with that. That's it. All right, so now I'm going to be testing sharp and dull sensations. So can you clench your jaw? All right. All right, it's even on both sides. And now we're going to be testing sharp and dull sensations, all right? So I'm gonna have this touch your skin. Whenever you feel it, let me know. And just say yes if you feel it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right. Again.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right. And let me know when you feel sharp and which one when you feel the like soft sensation. All right.
Sharp. Wait, don't.
Dull. Okay.
Sharp.
All right.
Sharp. Don't. Sharp. Don't. Sharp.
All right. So I'm inspecting the neck area. The trachea is midline. All right. I'm gonna be checking his carotid pulse. All right. Can you shrug your shoulders for me? All right. And now I'm gonna be doing a thyroid assessment. All right. So I'm gonna be checking here. All right. Can you swallow for me? All right. There's even on both sides. Pause. So I'm going to be assessing the lymph nodes or identifying them. So right here is his preocular. This is his postocular. This is occipital. This is the anterior cervical. This is the posterior cervical. So this is submental, this is submandibular, this is tonsillar, and this right here is supraclavicular, right here. That's it. All right, so now I'm going to be showing you how to do a breast self-exam. So the first thing to start, you're going to check your breast for the breast and the nipples for any type of abnormalities or anything wrong with it. Then you're going to put your hands on your hips. And then you're going to put your hands on the front of your hips. Then you're going to raise your hips. You're going to raise your hands to here while looking for any abnormalities. Then you're going to lay down. Put one arm behind your head. Use 3 fingers and do a circular motion across around both of your breasts. And you're looking for any abnormalities, any balls, any type of marble shaped anything. And that's it. So I'm going to be checking his skin turgor. All right. I'm going to be inspecting and palpating the vertebra. Can you come closer? So, checking for any abnormalities. All right. And both is normal. Normal. I'm going to be checking the your 4 valves for the S1 and the S2, and I'm going to be naming and locating them. So, at the second intercostal space on the right, this is the aortic valve. All right, and the second intercostal space on the left is your pulmonary valve. The third intercostal space on the left is Erb's point. All right, and the fourth intercostal space on the left is your tricuspid valve. Your fifth intercostal space on the left is going to be your mitral valve. All right. And I'm going to be doing the Allen's test on you. All right. So can I get your hand from me? All right. So I'm going to close both of these off. And I'm inspecting the JVD. All right, so it doesn't appear to protrude too much, and it's not discolored in any way. All right. All right, so now I'm going to be checking your respiratory system. All right, so I'm looking at the patient, and he doesn't have a barrel chest or anything, so his ratio is 2-to-1. Everything's symmetrical. Okay. So I'm gonna do the tetaphoremus test. I'm gonna need you to say 99 and keep repeating it.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
All right. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna see if the chest expands. Can you breathe in? Breathe out. All right, and now I'm going to be auscultating. Breathe in, breathe out, 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 breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. All right, can you come over here? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, 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 breathe in, breathe out. All right, so now I'm going to be inspecting your arms and nails. Everything seems fine. All right, I'm going to be doing a strength test. Can you pull my fingers down? All right. Can you lift your knees? Okay. So now I'm gonna be checking his pulse. For 1 minute. 64. All right, and that was his radial pulse. So now I'm gonna be checking his brachial pulse. That was 120 And now let me check your capillary refill. That's under 3 seconds. All right, I'm gonna be checking for I'm inspecting his abdomen for any contours, shapes, and hernias. I don't really see anything. All right, so now I'm going to use my diaphragm and auscultate the 4 quadrants. All right, so now I'm gonna use the bell to auscultate for the 7 vascular sounds. So now I'm gonna palpate for any masses and tenderness. All right, I'm gonna palpate for any bladder distenderness. All right. Now, after palpating bladder, I'm gonna ask you, when was the last bowel movement you've had?
Today.
All right. What was your like any problems with your urinary habits? It's solid, yellow, clear.
No, it's regular. It's
Regular, clear,
clear.
normal stuff. That's from your lower extremities. So proper hair distribution. There's no, he doesn't have any problems with edema. All right. So I'm gonna check for your pulses. So this is your femoral pulse. All right. Popliteal pulse. All right. Dorsal pedal pulse. Okay. Posterior tibial pulse. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna need you to raise your leg. All right. Raise your leg. All right. So if I had a a reflex hammer, I would be able to do a DTR on him. I cannot because I don't own a reflex hammer due to certain circumstances. And I'm checking his skin from head to toe, which I've done throughout this whole thing, and his skin is intact. There's no growths and rashes or any problem with his skin. That's it.